Hi everyone. Like I said in my last video, I was going to do a quick little up to date of what some of the cool gifts that I received for my shower and bought on my own. Um, uh, I'm just really excited to kind of go through these, but the items that I have are actually the ones that are staying down here, which is why they're still down here and in boxes. So I'll just kind of go through a few items. I'm not going to go through the whole stack because I think just by looking at it, you can kind of see what I've got going on here. And you can kind of see the items that'll basically stay down there. The lamp actually is going to go in the nursery. It's just been sitting down here since we've moved in. We're just waiting on the nightstand, which I need to pick up sometime this week. But that's why that's still there. It's not like a baby toy or anything. But stuff that I bought for me personally, because I'm hoping to breastfeed, is the nipple creams for relief. Again, I'm a big believer, especially if you have a two-story house, to buy one for each floor. That's one of the biggest tips, pieces of advice that I received from multiple people is you don't want to be going upstairs to get it and then come back downstairs. Or if you're like me, you have one and you're downstairs and you have no idea where you put it. So I have little areas where I'm going to be like, okay, this is where it stays, so I know where it is, so I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to find it. So I just heard really good stuff about this brand. Like I said, one for upstairs, one from downstairs, as I'm trying to adjust to Lovely breastfeeding my child. Another thing that I purchased this a while ago too was the 100 count nursing pads, disposable ones. I don't know anybody that's used the reusable ones. I've read a lot of really cool things about them. Some people really I think the coverage is a little bit better. They absorb a little bit better. I just don't even want to have to worry about it. I feel like I'm going to be washing enough stuff to begin with between my stuff and the baby stuff that just washing another nursing pad would just be kind of a pain. So I went ahead and got the disposable one. So as I continue to move forward and start that process, I will keep you posted on what I think of those. I registered and also bought a few of these really cool toys. Again, when I registered for these, I just didn't want like basic toys. I wanted something colorful, the black and white and the colors, the ones that rattle, the different parts that rattle that they can kind of hook on, chew on, that scrunch. Like again, the rattle, the scrunch, kind of got multi-purpose for their, not only, cute to look at, but also good for their senses as well. So tons of those back there, but I won't go into every single toy. This would be a pretty boring video if I did. Another thing that I got, which I was actually going to go to this, but I think I'll go to this first, is my Munchkin vibrating soothing pad. A lot of the things that I have don't have the vibrating feature. So like I received a hand-me-down Pack and Play that used to have one of these pads to go underneath the little mattress, and they don't have it anymore. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Kind of really want one, but whatever. My bassinet doesn't have one. My bouncer doesn't have one. So I figured, all right, why not buy one of these? Instead of an actual, they have those little animals. I actually registered for like a sheep, but I'm thinking this is a little bit more practical. It's got 2 speeds. It lasts to 30 minutes, so we'll see if the duration's okay. And it takes 4 AA batteries. So again, we'll see how long the battery life lasts in one of these. But I'm really excited that I can use it for the crib, the swing, the bassinet, and the bouncer. So again, yeah, man, I'm going to be going through a lot of batteries. But my hope is to not use this for everything, just only when he's fussy, because I have a feeling that from my experiences, when you get a kid used to something, they can only like go to sleep without that or with that item. And they have problems if they don't have it. So this is probably going to be like my emergency, like, okay, he's got to go to sleep. So I'll let you know how that goes when he arrives and we can kind of try it out. My most exciting purchase, which I think I racked my brain over like for weeks and weeks and weeks because I'm a huge research person, whether it be from, clothes to buying a car to buying a baby swing. So this is one of the things that I think I spent my most time on researching, not only in store, talking to associates, talking to friends, looking online. I was just in love with this brand. I've read so much. I've heard so many good things about this. The ultimate con of this is the price tag. They've got different levels of their models. This is the basic one. So this model is just called the Rockaroo, and it's just the classic gray. Even though it looks black here, there's a gray thing on it. And it has the mobile up top with the black and white and the colors, which is great. And it's got about 5 or 6 different speeds. It doesn't vibrate. It only rocks one way. But from what I've read and what I've heard from friends is, sometimes kids don't even like the swing. So I kind of was hesitant to spend about $250 on something that maybe the kid won't even use. And another thing is space. We have actually a decent amount of space in this house. We moved in September, and I feel like, we could get a big honkin' swing, but I didn't want something that looked cluttered. I figured we're gonna have enough toys and stuff spread out. The rocker is something I wanted to be able to literally move from like this living room area to the family room, which is over here. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get it. I had 15% off at Target, and I'm just gonna spoil myself for the baby and get it. So it's still in the box just because we have 2 little kitties running around, and I'm trying to keep cat hair off us as much as possible. So I'm excited to try that out when he gets here. I'll probably open it up before I'll go and have him, of course. But yeah, I'm just really excited to use it. Another thing that I bought myself was just a bottle set. I'm actually surprised. You know what? I was thinking I was surprised that I didn't receive them, but I think it's because on my registry, I registered for so many different types of bottles because that was the recommendation from one of my good friends. But yeah, I think I'm just glad I went with this. It's got 2 levels of nipples, 3 bottles that are 8 ounces, and 3 that are 2. So yeah, I'm really excited. Dr. Brown's, again, is a really good brand. A lot of good reviews, and if he does well with this, I'll probably buy more. So, but this will definitely get me through, and it's got little brush cleaners too. So I feel like I'm all set. I won't go into everything behind me. I think, like I said, you can kind of get an idea. I think once I actually start using some of this stuff, I'm going to do some reviews on it because I think it's pretty helpful for people that are not only registering, but what else to purchase. Let's see. I try to keep these videos under 10 minutes just for sanity purposes for you guys and myself too, because I can ramble and I try not to. But if you have any questions about any of these items, if you already have them and use them, have opinions on them, please feel free to share down in the comments section below, because I always just love to hear. Like I said, I'm a big research person, so any feedback you guys would have would be great for any of these items or any of them that you can't see that you think I should have. Like I said, there's more upstairs, there's more in my kitchen. This is just a small section of it. But like I said, we're kind of getting into the home stretch. I've got 3 weeks left, and I'll show you my bump real quick. So he's definitely growing. I feel like I haven't done a bump shot in a while. But yeah, I'm definitely, people say that I look smaller than what they expect. Of course, I don't know if you guys think so or not. I think maybe I look smaller than somebody that's in the same like time frame that I'm in. If they're 36, 37 weeks, they probably look a little bit bigger. But I think it's because they've got a really long torso. So I measure 36 weeks right on the dot. And I've always measured pretty much on the dot my whole entire pregnancy. I think it's just because I'm just longer on the torso than wider. So I think if I had a short torso, I might look a little differently, but we shall see. So I'll keep you guys posted on the nursery and more items as I'm kind of starting to unravel some stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. So thanks again for watching. There's tons of stuff that I want to go through, as I always say. So stay tuned and hope everyone has a good day. Thanks.